Well, guys, our bye week is finally upon us, and honestly, couldn't have come at a better time. And we just dropped what I believe to be our worst game of the season last week to the Chargers, 24-14. And it was a game that we actually had a chance to come back and win. However, unfortunately, having a subpar quarterback and a lot of players that were injured made that a little difficult. We will get a chance to get some revenge in Week 15 when the Chargers come to San Diego. But for now, let's relax a little bit, let's go into our bye week, and let's hope that we can kind of bring it back together because we have 3 divisional games coming out of our bye week. We go to Las Vegas to face the Raiders this week, and then we have to face the Chargers and the Chiefs at home. Now, we do end up ending with the Bengals and the Panthers, but really, realistically, these next 3 games are going to be extremely pivotal, especially now that we're a game and a half behind the Chargers for the top of the AFC West. So we really need to come to these games and make sure that we do our job. However, we did just have 12 straight games. So I feel like we really need to kind of go on this team bonding retreat. I feel like the stay grinding, it's going to be a little tough, man. We've had a really long season so far, and we've done really well. These guys need a little bit of time off, and they need to relax a bit and really get to be around each other and make sure that they kind of come together as a team. So let's end up doing that. Don't need to work them too hard. Again, 12 straight weeks of football is extremely tough, so these guys need a little bit of a break. And thankfully, that gives us a plus 10 to all of the players' morale, too. So that's going to help us out quite a bit in the next week's game. However, that negative 5 to the awareness is going to be extremely tough. However, I will be playing, so hopefully that's not going to hurt us too much. So as we advance to Week 14 to face the Raiders, we see that the Chargers ended up winning, so now we are a full 2 games behind them for the AFC West. The Chiefs did end up winning, so unfortunately we're only a half game ahead of them. But it looks like their bye week is going to be this week, so we have a chance to actually get that full game on them. And it's going to be tough to end up catching the Chargers, especially since they are 2 games ahead now. But again, we do get to face them one more time, and either way, we're in a good spot for a potential wild card. So fingers crossed we can actually get that, but for now, we have to kind of take it week by week and hope that we can end up getting these wins. And to do that this week, we really need to shut down this guy right here, because Josh Jacobs is an absolute monster. He's almost at 1,200 yards for the season, and he's got 17 touchdowns. That is absolutely insane. I mean, they do have Evan Montgomery, who was a rookie this year, who is actually putting together a pretty nice season as well. He's got 508 and 7 touchdowns as well, but Josh Jacobs is definitely going to be the one that we have to worry about. Now, in terms of their passing game, Aiden O'Connell is their quarterback. Again, second-year player here. He does have 14 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, so hopefully our defense can actually pick him off once or twice. Does almost have 2,500 yards, so we'll definitely have to kind of keep an eye on him. But again, with 10 interceptions, I think we have a chance to actually pick him off here. Now, in terms of the receivers, Jacoby Myers is definitely leading their room with 701 yards and 5 touchdowns. Of course, Davante Adams is there as well. I know we faced them earlier in the season. He was not doing well back then, but he certainly picked it up a bit here. 495 and 3 touchdowns. Of course, Michael Mayer, who scored on us the last time we faced them, someone we're going to have to keep an eye on as well. And of course, Hunter Renfrow. They do have a couple other guys that do end up getting in the action, but for the most part, these are the guys we're really going to have to worry about. Now, on the other side of the ball, their defense looks extremely solid. I mean, they do get a lot of pressure, a lot of TFLs, a lot of sacks, and unfortunately, Drew Tranquill and Nate Hobbs do have multiple interceptions this season, along with a couple other guys that have one as well. So if we do have to rely on the pass quite a bit, we're definitely going to have to look out for these guys. So like I said, when it comes to actually getting the win today, we really need to stop Josh Jacobs. So even though they want us to contain the QB scramble, we're definitely going to defend the outside run. That's where it looks like he's getting most of his scores. And the game already knows what we want to do. We're going to be running to the outside ourselves because Mayberry didn't necessarily have the best game last week. Or I guess 2 weeks ago because that was week 12, but we're definitely going to make up for it here. So let's get into the game. Let's head to Las Vegas and see if we can beat the Raiders this week. Now, like we mentioned, when we were going over the stats, we do have to really worry about Josh Jacobs and Davante Adams, and of course their punter, AJ Cole, as well. And let's hope he's on the field quite a bit because if he is, that means that our defense is doing their job. So let's head to Las Vegas and see if we can win this week 14 matchup. Allegiant Stadium too. Man, I went to Vegas for TwitchCon this past year, and it was in Vegas, and man, I got a chance to see Allegiant Stadium, and damn, man, that is a beautiful place. So I am very thankful that we get a chance to play here at least once every season. So let's kick off here. Let's see if our defense can make a statement. It's Aiden O'Connell, man. Come on, we can do this. So let's see if the defense can start off right. Oh my gosh, never mind, Josh Jacobs already starts off with 16 yards, and we knew he was going to be a real problem. So let's see what we can do here. One back set. Oh, there we go. You did not fake out Nick Bosa. He ends up getting the sack right there, and they end up losing 9. Oh, I got so excited that I got tongue-tied. My goodness. Let's see if we can do that again. 2nd and 19. Ooh, they're going for a run, but we are stopping it. Not just that, but we're actually picking up the fumble too. Max Crosby gets the fumble recovery fresh off of his broken ribs. And we made Josh Jacobs fumble, and our defense makes a huge play to start the game and give us really good field position. Ooh, hold on now. The question is, was he down? It kind of looked like he was laying on our player, so maybe the ball was out and he wasn't down. But we'll see. I think they're going to review it right here. So let's go. Please tell me that this is going to work in our favor. Because see, he's not down. And the ball is out. Doesn't look like any part of him touched the ground. Except for maybe his knee right there. That's going to be a really tough one. And they give the ball back to Las Vegas. That is very unfortunate for us, but at least we have it 3rd and 17. But that's all right. Our defense is still playing extremely well so far. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, they're going for the screen. Let's go. Oh, I thought he was going to tackle him right there, but let's get him down. It's 4th and 11. Let's get the ball back now. So that is very unfortunate that we didn't get the turnover. That would have been huge for our defense. But at least we didn't give up any points. We get the ball back. Let's see if Mayberry can cut it up. He only gets 5. And call me crazy, but we're hitting Jefferson here. No one's out there for him. Let's go. There he is. No, he lost it way too far. And Forbes with his first incompletion of the game. But we can still get the first down here. 3rd and 5. Let's just play our game. Never mind. Our game apparently is a sack in. Now we go 4th and 11 too. So not a great showing by either offense to kind of start the game. But let's go. Just under 5 minutes left. Take him down. There we go. I thought he was going to get a big gain on that, but he goes down for only 6. And unfortunately, our punt did not leave us in, good field position for our defense. But we can still do this right here. 2nd and 4. They're going to pass on this one. And man, he is wide open. That is not the guy that I thought they were going to switch to, but hey, they get a first down. So come on, let's go defense. We need to disrupt the backfield here. Let's get in on O'Connell, and let's see what we can do, even though they're going to go for the outside run, but that was what we're supposed to defend. And let's go. We get him down for only a gain of 3 as they lose one of their linemen. But he will be back soon, but let's hope that, it's not going to be for the rest of the drive, just for our sake. Let's go. 2nd and 7. Oh, get in there. Come on, guys. Take him down. And that inability to take him down ended up allowing them to get a couple more yards. And it's now 3rd and 3. Question is, do they pass? Do they run? It looks like it's going to be a short pass. And unfortunately, they get the first down, but not without losing Devontae Adams. The question is, where is he going? Just to the sideline, which means he'll be back. It feels like this is a completely different offense and defense from the first drive. There we go. Play action. Take him down. There we go. Ends up breaking up the pass. I think this just shows how pivotal that first fumble would have been. Ooh, RPO. Couldn't take him down. Come on, guys. He should not have gotten a first down on that one. But it is Jacoby Myers. As long as he stays out of the end zone, I'll be fine. And they're going to switch to play up here. So let's see what they're going to end up doing. No, play action. Thankfully, he throws it out of range. And I don't know why our defense was celebrating on that one. That wasn't anything they did. That was just a really bad ball by him. Let's go. Get in there. Take him down. That's what I'm talking about. Bosa getting in for a 2nd sack of the game already. And we're still in the first quarter. So let's do it here. 3rd and 18. Let's get in there. It's going to be a screen pass. Come on. We needed to recognize that, but we'll get him down, though. And we're going to hold them to a field goal here. And with 1:30 left, they end up getting the field goal. And that puts us down 3-0. Sorry for not saying much on that field goal. I, for some reason, was thinking that it was an extra point. Either way, though, very happy that it wasn't, or else that would mean they would have a score. Come on, Sweat. Only gets 2 on that one. And I don't necessarily know why we didn't have Mayberry in there. But hey, we're going back to that same play that we were running on that last drive. Let's see if we can get a first down. Oh no. Oh, man. Thankfully, that only got swatted away. If he would have had a little bit more time, he might have been able to hit Gary. So we need to find any way to get a first down right here. We cannot go 3 and out yet again. Let's go. We're going to have... There we go, Jefferson. What a catch by him. I'm surprised he ended up getting that. He had to kind of thread the needle there. And that is a 28-yard gain and a really horrible angle. Look at him. Just so composed in the pocket. I don't know why he's throwing the ball like Aaron Rodgers, but... Dude, 4 guys around him. I don't know why we threw to him, but there we go. Jefferson still catches it. So let's literally run this clock down, and let's have the last play of the quarter be a run play to the outside for Mayberry. Can't get around. He is so fast. He only gets 2 yards. And after 1, man, our offense has not put it together at all, but we do have 22 passing yards. but we are down 3-0. And if our defense plays like it did on that last drive, our offense really needs to pick it up because, man, let's go, Gary. There we go, wide open. That's what I'm talking about. Not the best pass, but it was close enough to be able to end up catching it, and Gary for 15. So 1st and 10, we're in their territory. Let's see if we can get a little deeper in there. Damn. Oh, I can't believe Mayberry break off that tackle. But let's go. Ends up gaining 9. And looking on the bottom, it looks like the Chargers are actually only up by 2 against the Bengals this week. Let's see if the Bengals can help us out and end up picking up the win. That's Lewski. Oh, no. I don't know why I threw to him. I knew he wasn't going to catch the ball. I don't know. I thought maybe. You never know. Plus, you got to get the big guys in there, right? So let's just run for this first down. Ooh, Mayberry with a little shifty move right there and ends up getting the first. In all honesty, I'm so glad we drafted him. He's been so good for us already this year. There he is, wide open. Ernest Gary, let's f***ing go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And we get the first touchdown of the game. Ernest Gary ends up getting open on that play action. And we are now going to be up 7-0. Look at this right here. He's just kind of going across. No one was within a couple steps of him. And what a great catch. Make sure he secures it. Goes to the ground, and we got our first score. It's good to see Frank Forbes actually putting in some good work right there. And this is going to put us up 7-3. So that 10-play drive ended up taking a little bit of wind out of their sails. So let's see if our defense can really capitalize on that. Ooh, play action. Great play by them. They end up picking up 5 on that one. 2nd and 5. Let's get in the backfield here. I think if we end up rushing him a bit, he's not going to be able to get a good pass off. Well, yeah, he didn't get a good pass off, but that's because they ended up running, and Jacobs ended up getting 3, and is now 3rd and short. Question is, do they chance the run, or they go for a short pass? My guess is... Oh, my guess was going to be the latter. Get him down? What kind of animation was that? But it's now 4th and inches. I really don't give a damn what just happened as long as we end up getting the ball back. But like I said, doesn't really matter. We get the ball back. I'm extremely happy about that. Let's see what we can... Oh, no, that was a bad pass. Oh, thankfully he didn't catch that one. That was a bad idea by me. So let's go back to the run. Why not? I mean, I can give you a million reasons why not, especially since they're kind of swarming him. And we may be on track of Mayberry having his worst game of the season. I mean, he's had straight 100-yard rushing games, so it's going to be a little rough if he doesn't get it on this one. Oh, he's going to be open. There we go, Jefferson. Wide open, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. And that gives us a little more breathing room. I really want to see if Gary can kind of slip by his defender over there. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Nope. You know why? Because that was a really underthrown bad pass. So I don't know why I'm throwing so much when we have the quarterback that we have. I think we might actually, maybe not this draft, but the next draft, we're going to have to look for a new quarterback. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not bad, but... yeah, he's not good. In his defense, though, when you have a pass rush like that coming at you, I can't really blame him too much, man. That blitz was something else. Let's hit Gary, and unfortunately he drops that one. It is now 4th and 10. We're going to have to punt it away. So let's see what our defense can do right here. 2.5 minutes left. We just need to make sure they don't score. Or at the very least, that they don't get ahead of us. They're going to be passing, obviously. Get around. Oh, man, he ends up throwing it out. I was hoping we were going to be able to take him down, but... smart move on his part. So we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. I figure they're going to run right here. No, they're going for the play action. Oh, I can't believe he actually hit him. It is now 3rd and 4. I thought we were going to get to O'Connell. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning where we're still up 7-3, but man, they're driving. We need to find a way to stop them. And honestly, this shouldn't be extremely difficult. So come on, 3rd and 4. Let's get the ball back right here. Oh my goodness. Nope, not when we have a zone that's not really covering them. That is a big play, and now they're in field goal range. This is not the way we would want to end the half. I mean, 1.5 minutes left. We just need to make sure they don't get in the end zone at this point. If we can hold them to a field goal, I will be extremely happy. If we could get a pick, that'd be cool too, but not on something like that. To be fair, though, Jacoby Myers is so good. Why does it still say 2-minute warning up there? That makes no sense. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for throwing that out of range. And let's go, 2nd and 10 with 39 seconds left. In all honesty, I think we need to stay in man here. Honestly, we're better in man than we are in zone at this point. But let's get into the backfield. Shouldn't have said anything. And unfortunately, Josh Jacobs, not even out of the back. Well, I guess he was kind of out of the backfield. But either way, ends up catching that one, and unfortunately now they go up 10-7. But we do have 33 seconds. Let's see what big time Frank can do right here when we have 33 seconds with the chance to score. Oh my gosh, is he actually? No, that is a really bad throw. Way too far out of White's range. So we're actually going to go to a screen, and it's actually going to be to Gary. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he actually runs the right route. Nice. Good catch. Get around him, and that's not going to happen. And honestly, I think we just needed to wind it down there. I know we're down, but we do get the ball back. And if we can score when we get the ball back, honestly, I'll be happy. We'll be up, and hopefully our defense can put it together here. Ooh, quickly for a divisional thing. The Chargers are now down by 1 to the Bengals. I know we have to play the Bengals. They're 10-2, so that's going to be a little scary for our season. But it's good to see that the Chargers are down. So I think we're going to try to continue to run to the outside. It's really not working, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully that'll actually open up the passing game. And at this point, I think we're going to actually defend the short pass. We're doing fine on the run, but unfortunately, O'Connell is somehow just gashing us. I wouldn't necessarily say that 10 points is gashing us, but still, it's enough for them to be in the lead. So let's see what we can do here. Man, that's a little rough there. Mayberry's not having a great game. 2nd and 9. Let's see if we can hit someone right here. Yep. No! That was supposed to be Gary. He was right there, but he threw it to the wrong guy. Frank, what are we doing, buddy? And he turns it over on the second play of the drive. He actually was kind of open, and he did have time. But unfortunately, just couldn't make it. But there we go. Only 1 yard for Josh. And unfortunately, we gave it to them in field goal range. So come on, let's go. There we go. Never mind. Aaron Donald with the sack, and that pushed him out of field goal range. Back to the 45. My man is an absolute beast. Let's see if he can get back in the backfield again. Just plow right through him. Bull rush. There we go. Get to him. Get to him. Yes. He doesn't let go of the ball. Aaron Donald with back-to-back sacks, and that pushes them way out of field goal range, back into their territory, and it's 4th and 30. And talk about making a statement out there. The defense just goes and just shows them what's up. Let's go. Great hole right there, and that is the best rush for Mayberry today, which is kind of pathetic for his standards, but 9 yards. So all we need is 1 yard right here. Let's just pick up the first down, and let's keep it moving, huh? Oh, wow, we get a little more than that. Mayberry gets up there for quite a bit more, and we're up to the 36. And Mayberry's picking it up. We're going to lean right back on him. Let's go for the run here. Ooh, can't get around that guy, though, unfortunately. And then only picks up 1. Well, they are showing blitz. It's going to be a little rough, but let's see what we can do. They fall back. That's good for us. Let's go. We hit Jefferson. He ends up getting open. Way to roll out Frank. And thankfully, he doesn't throw a pick that time. He actually hit the right guy. I don't mean to patronize Frank or anything like that, but man, he has historically not been good in those situations. But let's go. Mayberry picking up another 10. And if it's working, may as well go right back to it. Let's go for the run to the outside again. Oh my gosh, there are a couple more guys this time. Wish we could have cut it upfield, but we only get 2. So we're going back to that one play with Jefferson. It looks like they're going to be playing man. So let's see what we can do. Maybe 2 guys over top. Nope. We got Gary, baby. Oh, he got swatted away. No. Oh, man, he was wide open. He beat his guy. The safety was blitzing. I thought we had him. And that is truly heartbreaking. But let's see what we can do here. Oh, yeah, wide open. Jefferson yet again. We can't get the first down. We're on the 26. I don't know if this is actually field goal range. And unfortunately, I see that it is not. Let's see if we can hit Gary on the slant right here. And we turn the ball over because we can't get the ball out in time, unfortunately. So it's back up to our defense to make a play. Maybe we should have actually just tried it anyways. Come on, get to him. Oh, you got to stop him. Devontae Adams gets 5. And it looks like that gave them a little bit more momentum. Let's see what we can do to get in here, though. Oh, little RPO. There we go. We get him down for only 2. Let's see if we can get him to a 3 and out. And honestly, if we keep going back to the same defensive play, I think they're going to be forced to go with something short. Let's go stop him. 4th and inches. Let's go. Question is, do they go for it? All right, we're going for the safe man. I don't know if they're going to go for it or not. Who knows? Maybe they're going to fake it. They do not. That's good. We're going to get the ball back. And let's call for the fair catch. I tried to call for the fair catch. Did I hold the wrong button down? What was that? And thankfully, Sims didn't get hurt on that. I have no clue what that was right there. Either way, let's get to the outside. Kind of cuts it right back up. We end up getting 6 on that one. Keep it up, Mayberry. We're going to run one more play before the end of the quarter. because we need to score right here. Let's see if we can get some good yards. Cuts it back up to the middle, and we get the 3rd and 1. This is going to be a really pivotal 3rd down, especially with it being the start of the 4th quarter. It's going to be rough. We only have 8 minutes left. Let's see if our fullback can just pick up the 1st down. Absolutely barrels through. Way to go, Nixon. 1 for 2. But even though we're down, we're still going to run it. I think this is going to be a defensive battle. Let's get to the outside. Doesn't quite have the speed compared to them, but he still ends up getting 5 at least. We're going back to the air on 2nd and 5. Let's see who we can actually hit for a 1st down right here. Doesn't look like anybody. Although he's wide open now. Let's go, Hutchinson. Wait for the play to develop, Frank. And we end up getting the 1st down on that one into their territory. Look at that. Oh my gosh, throws it on the run. He's better on the run than he is in the pocket. That's actually kind of scary. That's all right. We got the 1st down. May as well go back to the run, though. No use actually, I guess risking going to the air. Although, with that one, we should have kind of taken the hole right there. But we get 4 at least. They got a few guys on the line, but let's see if we can barrel through. And let's get a 1st down right here with Montez. He is not, and it's now 3rd and 3. And why we didn't cut to the outside, I'll never know. But let's see if we can get the play right here. Let's go, Gary. Way to hold on to the ball, man. This guy's going to always hold on to the ball in traffic. And there we go. 153 for Forbes. Doesn't look great, but let me tell you, for him, it's pretty damn good. I mean, those of you guys who've been watching since the beginning, or at least the beginning of this season, you guys know Forbes has not been great, but you know what? He has been enough for us, and that is good enough for me. We're going to get that 1st down with Mayberry, getting up to 83. Let's see if we can get him 100. I know it's a little selfish, but still. So let's keep giving it to him. Let's see if he can actually get a score here. No, that was a bad play by us. We should have just kept running up. That guy was going to block for us. All right. I don't know who, but someone's getting open right here, I'm telling you. There he is. Mayberry. Let's go, baby. Mayberry, I don't know. I think this might be his 1st receiving touchdown of the season. Doesn't really matter, though. It's the one that puts us up. And we are now up on Las Vegas, going to be 14-10. What a beautiful play. I knew someone was going to get open. Although that is a very generic statement and could have actually applied to anyone. But thankfully, it applies to Mayberry and we got the lead. So it's now up to our defense for the next 4 minutes to end up holding them. They do have all 4 timeouts and they need to score a touchdown to be able to get the lead. And let's go now. We end up stopping them. I don't want to say in the backfield, but hey, it's a no gain. We'll take it. Let's go 2nd and 10. Let's get into the backfield. I think they got to resort to the passing game here. Well, never mind. They did not. They ended up running up the middle. It's 3rd and 4 now. Let's get them off the field. Feel like they're going to be going for something short, but that's what we're defending here. We need to stop them. Empty backfield. Let's get into them. Bro, you got to attack him. But he breaks him up. Let's go. I thought that he was going to catch that. It looked like he had no reaction time, but he breaks it up. It's now 4th and 4. So our defense did its job. Now it's up to our offense to hold the ball for the next 3 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Great blocks. Cut it back up. There we go. Brings it back. That was a really horrible angle by us, but you know what? It allows us to get the 1st down, and he's only 4 short of 100 now. This is probably dumb, but let's go for a passing play here. I don't know why, but come on, Frank, scramble. Can you throw out? No, you can't, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. And if someone could let me know down in the comments, how do you throw the ball away? Because I've tried every button that I've seen online, and it is just not working for some reason. But let's see if we can get a 1st down here. Well, we're not going to get a 1st down. We need 20 yards. Let's see what we can do. Cut it back upfield. That's going to be stopped. Should probably not go for a pass play on this one either, but we're going to anyways. Let's see what we can do. 4th and 20. Someone's going to get open yet again. Oh, it's going to be Jefferson. Let's go, buddy. Oh, no. That should have been caught. That would have been the 1st down to seal the game. But unfortunately, it's now 4th and 20. We need to punt it right back. And that's really bad clock management by me. And I will take full responsibility for that. But let's go. They need a touchdown. A field goal ain't going to do anything for them. So let's get through. Oh my goodness. Come on. If they're going to continue to do that, we're in a boatload of trouble. So let's see what we can do. Let's keep this up here. We got everyone in man plus 2 deep. Let's get some pressure. Bro, what are we doing here? My bad. I thought he caught that. Sorry, I should have freaked out for no reason. That's all right. 2nd and 10. Let's get back there again. Oh, nice man, but that's okay. 3rd and 6 here. Let's keep it up. We have to do the same play. Let's do it right here. Let's get in there. Let's disrupt this. No, where are you at, bro? Come on now. 1st and 10 with only a minute left. And guys, this is not the way we're going down to the Raiders. Come on. It's a last minute drive. Let's get in there. Come on now. Get up. Oh, I thought he could have got that. It's okay. You know what? He swatted it down. We'll take that for now. It's a 2nd and 10. Again, they need a touchdown to win. If not, field goal ain't going to do anything for them. Let's get into the backfield. There we go. Oh, they're giving him some really good protection. But let's go. Not for Aaron Donald, who gets his 3rd sack of the game. Let's keep this up right here. Same intensity. Let's get them 3rd and long. Get back to the backfield again. Come on. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Aaron Donald. What the are you kidding me? Aaron Donald with another sack. That is insane. This man is just absolutely on a tear. Let's see if we can finish him here. So let's do it. 4th and 31. They need a touchdown. We need a stop. Let's get in there. There we go. Get through. Get through. No. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Great pass breakup right there by Greenard. That's what I'm talking about. And that is going to allow us to win. And it wasn't pretty at all. But we're going to get the dub right here. And that actually allows Mayberry to end up getting over 100 yards. He's going to get it right here again, too. Oh, excuse me. Either way, that's totally fine. He held onto the ball, and that is going to wind the clock down 2-0. And that is going to be the game. A really scary one at the end there, but the defense really clutches up and allows us to get the 14-10 victory. Not great from an offensive standpoint, although we did look to be more efficient in the air than typical. That might be proven wrong here when we look at the stats, but at the very least, it allowed us to get the win, and let's go. Thankfully, we do not drop another one. That puts us up to 9 wins for the season. And would you really call 45% completion efficient? Absolutely not, but 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that 1 interception. Definitely Frank Forbes' best game of the season, if not his 2nd best. We held Aiden O'Connell pretty well. I mean, he had 15 for 23 with 167 and a touchdown. Forbes ended up outdueling him, kind of. But really, our win came by holding Josh Jacobs to only 45 yards on 11 attempts. That was fantastic. That's what I believe allowed us to win because, again, he is their biggest threat on their team. And as long as we're able to stop him, we're going to be in a really good place. Mayberry keeps his streak of 100-yard games as he gets to 104, thankfully, due to those last couple rushes. Probably shouldn't have gotten the 100 yards, but you know what? He worked hard for him, and he ended up getting them. The only other guys who ended up getting rushes were Sweat for 5 yards, and then Nixon for that 1 fullback dive for the 2 yards and the 1st down. Now, in terms of receiving, Jacoby Myers led them with 5 receptions for 55 yards. Josh Jacobs did have that 1 touchdown, along with 3 other receptions for 32. And then Michael Mayer was the only other guy that really was instrumental in their passing game, 3 for 47. Other than that, Parham had 1 for 22, Devontae Adams 1 for 5, and Horvath? Xander Horvath, I actually like that name, 1 for 6. Now, in terms of our receiving room, Ernest Gary, 4 for 49 and the 1 touchdown. Jefferson, 4 for 78, would have had more if he would have caught that one. He would have been over 100 for the game, but you know what? Again, we still ended up winning. We'll put that out of our mind. 1 drop for each of them, not necessarily great. We had the 1 for Pelzlewski too, but we kind of knew that. Offensive lineman, it makes sense. Other than that, Mayberry had the 1 for 21 and that 1 touchdown, and then Hutchinson 26 on that one that ended up getting extended. Now defense, are you kidding me? 7 TFLs, Aaron Donald 4 of them, Bosa 2, Stroud 1, including 4 sacks by Aaron Donald and 2 by Bosa as well. Absolutely insane. No interceptions. Should have had that 1 fumble, but that one ended up getting called back, but it's okay. We did really amazing today. The defense is what wanted for us, and it's really nice to see them coming back after a couple games where they ended up getting diced up. So while not necessarily the most exciting game from a scoring standpoint, obviously the offense was kind of limited, 14-10. That was still an exciting game, especially at the end when our defense really had to go out there and hold them because they were driving and they had the chance to score, but thankfully our defense was able to stand tall and stop the Raiders before they were able to even get close to the end zone. Couple sacks there by Aaron Donald, which really led them out of field goal range. Not that the field goal would have helped them, but definitely led them out of range of being able to get that 4th down conversion. So the Raiders end up going to 6-7. That's great for us because, hey, that's one less team that's going to be competing for the division title. But we'll see how the Chargers did. We'll see how the Chiefs did. But thankfully for us, we did our job. We got our win, and we're now at 9 wins for the season, 1 away from getting double digits. And unfortunately for us, it looks like the Chargers came back and ended up beating the Bengals last week, and they ended up getting up to 11-2 for the season, which means that honestly our chances for the AFC West title are kind of dwindling now. We have to gain back 2 games over the course of the next 4 weeks. However, this next week is going to be against the Chargers again. We're coming home to San Diego, and hopefully we can beat them in front of our home crowd, because this is an extremely, extremely important game, especially considering the fact that we play the Chiefs next week and the Bengals the week after, and I know they were both doing extremely well. Chiefs 8-5, and the Bengals now, I believe, 10-3 after losing to the Chargers. So again, a couple tough matchups, but you know what? Again, our team has proven that we can go out there and compete with the best, and hopefully we can do that this next week against the Chargers. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week against the Chargers.